Let's talk about 2017 stories then. So now many Kenyans, and I bet you are one of them, were left with more questions than answers on outstanding contributions that some individuals who made it to the head of state commendation list under the civilian category. Now KOT blasted the president for apparently belittling the national awards by rewarding political loyalists. Those rewarded include Martin Kamotho, alias Githeriman. We had blogger Robert Alai, Director of Digital and Diaspora Communication at State House, Dennis Itumbi, citizen reporter Jackie Maribe, and radio presenter Njogu Njoroge, just to mention but a few. So the question was, did they really deserve it? Cindy?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Straight up, I saw that list and I was like, wow, this is like, you know, when you have a small committee for a wedding and you only invite those friends who used to give you leakage in school so that you could pass exams.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you invite for your wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like that. On a very serious note, there are so many people who are more worthy of a state commendation. It is the kind of award that makes somebody feel, you know, not only the head of state, but the nation in total recognizes my contribution to peace, love, and unity.
Yeah.
If you look at the people in the list, let me talk about Githeriman. He had, all he did was carry a nylon paper bag before it was banned. With Githeri, line up and vote, which is what many people did. So some guys say, oh, you know, he deserved the recommendation because at that time there was tension and people laughed about it. But he was a meme. You don't award a meme. It was baffling, really. So many people deserved it. Better people, more worthy people.
People who had made a difference. They
had made a significant difference.
Yes.
An impact. You know, there was this doctor who separated the Siamese twins. Where was he? It absolutely has nothing to do with politics or which side you vote for. This was just inviting your friends for a bash and saying, you know what, drinks are on me. So the rest of us, we were just sober.
Okay. Njogush.
Yes.
Wale unayo story? Haukujiuliza kwa nini wako kwa hiyo list?
Kuongea after Cindy. We hapo ameongea. Mimi sisemi kama ameongea ukweli. Of course they could have done better. Sisemi they don't deserve, maybe they deserve, but kwa list ya kudeserve wako wapi, you get. But what I saw the president wanted to do, maybe he wanted to make sure that we have food security. Because if you see, we had Itumbe, now Githeriman. So if you see the way it is put, it is like we are going to add food security. Congratulations, Mr. President. That's the way to go, food security.
Oh, wow. Butita may think wonge make list, by the way. I mean,
mimi.
No?
Ya noisemaker ndio nilimekingi tu. Hizi
peke yake manzeza high school.
Mbona nakosanga hizi?
Hizi zamana unakosa.
Hizi mimi kosa, lakini niliona hiyo list nikaona ilikuwa 59 people ama walikuwa wangapi. So kitu sikuelewa ni, do you have a threshold? Wanafaa kuwa 59? Ati
wanafaa kuwa?
Wanafaa kuwa 59
can you only award 59 people?
Kuwa wengi.
Well,
because then again, niliangalia hivi nikaona watu wengi sana wana deserve kuwa hapo. But tena sijui kama wote wanaweza pewa, unaona?
Like Eric Wainaina.
Hata ukiangalia unaona Eric Wainaina, kuna Eric
Wainaina. His song does unite us.
Kuna watu wengi sana. Kuna ule polisi alifanya watu wakaacha fight wapi?
Hapo 2007.
Unaona? Hata 2007. Hata kuna huyu wa juzi. Alifanya demonstration ika stop mali ya kuongea na watu. So at the end of the day ni watu wengi sana. I think commendation inafaa kuwa ifai kuwa na restriction. Wacha tu ikuwe ni kitu iko basi ya inaweza accommodate watu kama 300 nini.
Ama Butita.
Kwani ni chaguo la teenies? Okay, sawa basi.
Ukiangalia kweli ni Wakenya wengi wana deserve recognition.
Butita
sana.
Okay.
Butita ama kila mtu apewe yake tumalize hii story.
All of us.
Hata WhatsApp group ubeba to 56.
Sasa, what was the point? Anyway, sawa. Anyway, so now MU deputy ni nani tena? My weekend has begun. Deputy nimeitwa. It's gone. Anyway, Embu Deputy Governor David Kariuki has appealed to parents of youths in Embu seeking to settle down in marriage to reduce demands during dowry negotiations, saying, by the way, it's discouraging, guys. Mr. Kariuki said cases of men shying away from proposing to local girls are on the rise due to unrealistic conditions imposed on them. Hey, take a look.
Kuna jamaa ameenda pale kupeleka dowry. Mambo ikawa moto kidogo, yeye akaacha mali akaenda. akasema hii imekuwa mingi sana. Ndio alitosa faini hapa na pale, jamaa akachomoka akaenda. So kindly wazazi wetu kule nyumbani, tushikilie vijana wetu, tushikilie wale wasichana wetu wako kule nyumbani. Those once settle down, we make it easy for them. Ili hata wao waweze kuwa na nyumba zao.
All right. So now Njugush wendo hapo umelipa dowry. Hebu tuambie.
Butita.
Wacha pia nimelipa.
Butita utasonga hapa tu ongea ama utakaa hapo nje?
Hapana. Jukumu kwanza weka umelipa shauri yako.
Nimejishikanisha.
Mimi as a person.
Now kitu iko ni kwamba there is a research that was done. There is a certain ukiangalia zile community dogo, ukiangalia kwa nini wanaenda wameisha, ni the amount of vitu wanaitisha. Ukiitishwa mguu ya lion utatoa wapi? Unless utafute ya mbuzi de ukate lion. Unaona? So things that we ask determine how we go on as a society, as a community.
What would you rather they ask?
I would rather they ask mtu kulingana na wewe ni nani. Kama ni mtu wa village tunatoa ABCD. Kama ni hawa screen queen wetu wa shisha na kukunywa tic-tac 3. For fresh bread zimetosha.
What about the slay kings?
What
about the men wamekuwa kitamba kila mahali alafu wanatuletea maugonjwa all in the name of I'm ready to settle down?
Sasa hao yao ni kubwa. Sasa hao ndio wanafaa itishwe hiyo ya mtu ya webu au slay kings.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
wanacheza negative
kwanza.
Butita, how much would you be comfortable in paying?
Kitu niko sure sana. Sitagongwa mimi. I think kitu tunafaa kufanya vile unaona vile insurance ya gari ufanya. Valuation kwanza.
Wow, okay. So how do you value a lady?
Hakuna kuvalue vile unasema. Kuvalue ni to make sure hatugongwi. For example, tukuje na threshold. Sema tu vizuri. Kama hujui kupika chapati, ng'ombe 20 ni za kazi gani? Wewe ni nini wewe?
Ng'ombe moja.
Kuna vitu zenye kama hujui haujui.
Okay.
Kama unashindaga kwa bar usiku mzima mpaka asubuhi. Baba yako anaitisha 500,000 ya nini?
Ndio kununua bar.
Si apelekewe mzinga tu na atulie.
Ati ana set the bar too high.
Tuko tunatafuta historia ya dem. File. Tangu atoke shule. Kama ulikuwa unaonekana wapi kwa mabaa nini hapana. Kesi yako ni baadaye. Lakini kama wewe ni Maimuna, ulitoka shule ukakuwa nyumbani pale pilau, matobosho, wewe unafaa kupatiwa vitu mingi.
Si mashakura.
Tunagongwa hii Nairobi.
Lakini wacheni niwaambie siri. Kama uko mwanaume huko nje hujalipa dowry, siri ni moja. Mkienda kulipa dowry, jifanyeni hamna kitu. Sisi hata ukiona baba yao mtoto ako na sukari imemkibiza sana. Mkituongezea pesa. Zile pesa zote mlipeleka mnarudi nazo.
Wow. Hata ile shopping ya Rorasho. Unarudi
advice kwa madem. Itisheni vitu mnaweza rudisha. Hakuna haja kwenyu walitisha ng'ombe 50.
Wow, Amina, you know me, I'm lost for words.
Walitisha ng'ombe 50.
That's why I'm not even saying anything.
Walitisha ng'ombe 50 na 2 million. Alafu mna break up. Kwenyu kuna auctioniwa. Juu sasa hakuna vile mtarudisha hizo vitu. Itisha tu vitu kidogo. Mwanaume anawe ni mjinga. Kiko sana, rudisha hiyo mbuzi moja kwa mlango, enda kwenyu.
It's very interesting how the worth of a woman when it comes to dowry is how she can cook, how many relationships she's been in.
It has to be that. It has to be that.
You know, her nightlife. And please note, the relationship she's been with has been with men who will later on go and pay dowry for chicks who are straight out of high school.
Very
it's ridiculous.
Very true.
It is double standard.
Because
if you're a slay king, you deserve a slay queen. There's no way you're coming around asking for fresh chicks when you've gone messing all the chicks all over the place, even when they're people's daughters.
It's very,
I'm
very
representing
true.
the boy child.
Mkiendelea
hivyo, tutawa Wahindi walipe mahari.
Apana. You know, we're about to take a short commercial break, but as we do that, since you've said something very interesting, slay kings.
Yes.
They deserve slay queens, slay queens, slay queens.
Hatutagongwa in Nairobi.
Oh my God.
Pendo, hi. We're going to be right back. Hi. Kumpatia namba yako. And welcome back to TTTT, brought to you by TikTok. Kila mtu wa shake TikTok. Tafadhali, everyone raise your hands and shake your TikTok. Shake what Amina gave you. Shake.
Tumaanishi ingine hapa chini.
Shake what the sponsors gave you.
Yeah, shake, my dear Slay King, shake. Anyway, so now, in response to a report that he has fallen out with his deputy, Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko responded by posting screenshots of text and WhatsApp conversations between him and his deputy, Polycarp Igathe. The governor claimed that the authors of the report that were trying to blackmail him, as he had refused to pre-qualify their proxy companies to win contracts for supplies to City Hall. So, yeah, the number was there. You know, we were so tempted to add the deputy to our WhatsApp group. We were like, sina bando yo, ama tumpigi, ama tumsalimie.
Wedding committee.
You know? You know, Butita, you're like, Buda unajua meta najua, Hey, deputy governor.
Amina, unajua hizo ndio tunaitanga SMS. Sonko movie screenshots. Ndio hizo hapo unaziona hapo.
I didn't know it was
yani aliamua kuandikana. By the way, kama hujawahi tuma screenshot, ongea. Aya, ni wote ni wale umeona hiyo story kwa group, alafu unafuadia mtu.
Umeona na ako kwa group ya by the way sasa
na ako kwa group.
Alafu unamtumia unamwambia haya kumewaka moto.
But it's different. This is somebody who has sworn an oath to protect and serve, who has sworn an oath to do what is best for the county. I don't think showing screenshots of your deputy groveling and not picking his phone most of the time. By the way, what's up? You know, Your Excellency Polycarp, where are you half the time? If your screenshots are anything to go by, call me, or better still, I'll call you. But still, you know,
Cindy, you said you know, groveling.
Yes.
I'm glad that you used that term instead of any other term.
So you need to go through this. They're cringe-worthy. And I don't think the contents of are for, you know, public debate. There are personal numbers that are there, contractors who I'm sure, now that we're talking about slay queens, there's some people who will text them and say, so nisaidie na mia nitakurudishia. So they are like the butt of every joke and scheme. I don't think that if you swear an oath to, as I said earlier on, to do your duties as the executive of a county, this is the appropriate way to work. This is why we need PR. Because, you know, temperament is different.
It's true. Like Trump.
So the way you react to something, Amina, is different from the way I react to something. So if I know I go from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds, you know, I hire somebody who will calm me down and frame it in a way that people will like me and forget that Nairobi is a dump.
I feel like the next Facebook post is going to be about us. Aki guy. Jugush, make this please to not sound as bad as what Cindy does to me every Friday.
Ukiamulia guo ya kuwashiani, kila iko ni kwamba Sonko si ati alitoka huko. Yeye akajileta, ni sisi tulimchagua. Gigo. That's why maybe kuna gabi nyingi Nairobi. But that's not my point. My point is, what I'm trying to say,
I said make this better.
What I'm trying to say, I'm actually in his defense. Probably hii conversation ili happen, but sio kwa wili yake. Simu yako ishaimwagikiwa na maji. Ukiwa bafu inamwagikiwa na maji, inaingia kwa picha zile nyeti, inatuma kwa family groups, inaenda kila mahali. Sio kupenda
kwa. Come on.
Kwa nini uko na simu yako kwa bafu?
Kwa hivyo simu ikaingia Facebook.
No, listen.
Facebook.
In his defense, mtu nahurumia ni Igathe yako na hard time zake tu ni ok, please call me. Yeye ndiye anaandikaga incha. Yake inatazana.
By the way, unaweza pata kuna hiyo fallout tunasikia. You break up uka hivyo. Na ungani top ta.
Inakuanga conversation inside moja.
But you see, Cindy, you have all been at that point where Butita even knew, I bet the articles you've read about yourself that you're like, Aki guy, how?
Mimi screenshot nataka kuona. Screenshot nataka kuona ni Aden Dowry na Murkomen. Hiyo screenshot nataka kuona.
That would be one to die for, by the way.
Siri zote za hiyo mambo ya commendation ziko hapo.
Hiyo namba Polycarp. Hiyo namba Polycarp nataka kutext leo.
So we text.
No, let's add it to our WhatsApp.
Can I call that number?
Mwambie mheshimiwa nitumie kwa hii namba.
Ile nyingine haifai.
Unajua ushaona wale watu wanasema ati nimekuwa nikipata phone calls recently ati ex wangu aliweka namba yangu kwa zile ambao akasema ati kama unataka nguvu za uume, nguvu za kiume, kama umeshinda kutafuta mtoto, kama piga hii namba. So people have been calling him. So
kama kuna mtu ni call daily, anataka dawa ya panya. Namwambia wrong number aski. So ndabaitu hiyo dawa nimuulize mali yako nimtumie ache.
Mtumie tu Butita. Mtumie tu. All right, so maybe you were a snitch once and maybe that's why because you're a rat. No, anyway. So let's talk about one of the biggest stories this week. Oh snap, I have to take a break and then we get back. Did you hear that the Lord's Prayer might be changed? I know. Can't believe it. How is the show already over? Anyway, now listen, guys. Some of your tweets. At Amina, I'm watching the show from Dubai. If you happen to see me in Kariobangi, you're also in Dubai. Let's not complicate things. All right, so let me open this tweet. Winnie Mukami says, when my dad asked for 2 million Dowry na boy anishi bedsita. Hey, hashtag boy child. Dennis Mangi says, Cindy Ogana deserves a State of the Nation commendation for the points she just dropped on Tay. And then we have Okari who says, thank you, Jugush, for saying the truth. Parents whose daughters sleep in the bar should not set the bar too high. I saw someone who wrote ati kama anakuanga tu ni mashisha basi ana deserve tu flavor mbili na gunia ya makaa.
Oh!
That's mean. That's just really mean. But thank you so much to everyone who's tweeting us. TTT stands for Tic-Tac, trending topics. So as we keep it moving, now one of the best known prayers in the English language might need an update for the sake of theological clarity. Pope Francis recently suggested in an interview the words in the Lord's Prayer that ask, lead us not into temptation, can cause confusion. Francis said to make it clear that God would not lead anyone towards sin, he suggested a better translation of the Greek prayer from the New Testament would be something along the lines of do not let us fall into temptations. And you know, he's also changed other things since, you know, he became the Pope. So do you think this one, he, you know, took it a bit too far, Jugush?
I think this is a better rewarding kuliko ile tulikuwa nayo pale mwanzo ya commendation. Although pia he will have to talk, but then again matters faith. Tunajua watu ni different, so Father, kile utasema tutafanya. Yeye ndio baba yao.
Baba yao.
Baba is literally baba yao the Pope.
Butita, please, I was going to say sing, please.
I think
the Lord's Prayer. Unaijua, si ndio?
Over the years, I've been unable
to
comment on matters
religious,
on religion, faith,
sexuality.
Ni ngumu sana, unajua kila mtu ana belief zake. Kuna wale wata support, kuna wale wata support. But all in all, at the end of the day, ni kila mtu na roho yake.
Okay, sawa. So that was a very sober.
Can I say?
We were doing so well. Okay, take it.
I know. Pope Francis has to be the coolest Pope ever. It's not only the rewarding, it's also how he wants to see the Catholic Church run. There are talks of maybe priests will get married. You know, he's just really cool. So yeah, that, you know, let things change with the time.
Okay.
I think it's cool.
So now, real quick, I don't know if you guys know this, but in Zimbabwe, apparently they have Mr. Ugly. So this is a guy who's won. This is his 4th year in a row winning Zimbabwe's Mr. Ugly competition. So there he is.
Champion.
And he's very happy and proud, by the way. Sieti anaibika, he's just like, yes, another year.
Hizo ndio sura wanaume wanafaa kuwa nazo.
Is goals.
Hizi ndio sura sasa.
Bas.
Hakunanga kitu kama tall and handsome. That's another name for poor. Watu wa sura mbaya uko na do. Hizi masura hizi. Angalia watu wana hizo sura. Successful.
I know, inaka sponsor-ish. Actually, Cindy, haven't you seen hot women next to a face like this? But don't you feel like it's demeaning as well to have an award?
Hakunaga story ya
No,
sura.
no, it's the size of your wallet. Let's just call it what it is.
How handsome is your wallet?
You know, exactly. Let me tell you, Amina, some of the stone-cold brothers who walk out here are the ones who...
Amina.
Where I come from, we say catch. Yani ni kali.
Ni catch.
The catch.
Quite a catch.
Yes.
In fact, mali unaonanga sura kayo.
You see the chicks they are walking around with. But you know, when he chomoas his wallet, he's very handsome.
Very handsome. So attractive. So attractive. Jugush unamenyamaza sana. Is it because you're pretty? Like, what's the problem?
Nasema, unajua nimeangalia mtu anaitwa William. Anaitwa William, nikaona angekuwa hapa tungempatia jina gani? Willie knows, Willie knows. Now, anyway, Zimbabwe, Kundita kabla uongee, listen Kundita. Kabla uongee na nipigwe mawe. Zimbabwe nawapenda juu ya kitu moja. Wakiamua Mugabe atoke, anatoka. Wakiamua kama ni kushinda, you win clean. Kama you are ugly, you win clean.
Do you think we should have that competition here in Kenya?
Ingekuwa Kenya.
Nasikia nani Kingori alikuwa amenominatiwa.
Please
tell us in the comment section. The hashtag is TTTT.
Hey!
We gotta leave. We gotta leave.
Drop my TikTok.
Ingekuwa Kenya, shida tungeshidaga petition. Oh, ni mimi ningeshida Margaret than mimi. you know.
Okay, guys, we really are going to wrap up the show. Cindy, Jagush, and Butita, amazing panelists. I can't believe the time is up. Surely.